This is a woman about to open a glitter bomb in her house.
A while back, I made a video on how scammers get their money, but in this video, I'm going to go even more deeper and tell you exactly what's going on in a scammer's mind when they're trying to get a butt ton of money to get out of your bank account. But with that, let's get started. They use a whole lot of tactics. They use touchy subjects and use that against you just to get money. But look to the bright side, because fellow YouTubers have put those scamming businesses out of business, and we won't do that today, but we'll do our part in helping our community get rid of those scammers so no one loses their money and they keep their fair share. Now, just to be clear, I have no access to any of the scammers' control. This is just a warning for you guys. I have no access to nothing of the scammers, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I don't.
So to start off, here is the scamming call center on the CCTV, just to start off and to show you how the scam calls work.
For calling support, this is Jerry. How may I help you?
The scammers would come up with a fake name to cover themselves, and it would be a lot harder for Jim Browning to find out who the real name is when the office is really busy. So he came up with a simple tactic to make it really
Now
obvious.
type help me all in one word.
Help me.
And then allow one of their scammers to connect to my PC. And once the scammer had remote access to my computer, I'd simply use their CCTV to see who was looking at the monitor with the purple screen.
And what happens at a scamming business, there's a scammer, there's a money mule, and there's a supervisor. So the scammer gets all the money, and then the money mule transfers the money all the way to the supervisor, and then the supervisor keeps the money. The video I'm about to show you is the money mule giving the money to the supervisor on a call with Jim Browning, trying to stop the scam and get the package replaced for a glitter bomb. And this all happens in a short amount of time, with the scammer with as little information as possible from Jim Browning's side, and hopefully the scammer doesn't give the supervisor the money, they transfer the money with a glitter bomb.
Right, okay.
Okay, so the address is John, it's John, is the name of the person, I mean.
Yeah, John.
John Harry, Harry.
Okay.
Alright, and
Yes.
the address is 3925.
When I had the details, I was deliberately vague about when I would mail the cash. And I told them I would only be able to do it the following day. I fully expected them to give me a different address the next day, but when they called me back, I broke the bad news that I'd already posted the cash.
Miss, but you told me yesterday that you won't be able to go, so you cancelled it, right?
No.
I told you we'll do it next day. So
No,
without
no.
informing you, why did you went?
I've posted it. You asked me to post it. I got time and I went and posted it.
Okay, do you have the tracking number? Do you have the receipt?
I knew that without this receipt and tracking number, they wouldn't be able to divert the package to some other address.
So
Yes,
I have
yes.
cancelled that address, okay?
How
So
can
there
you
will be
cancel
no
an
one
address?
right now-
It's still going to that address. I got a bit of time and I thought it's very close. I'll nip
So
out
you
and
could have
I'll
informed me. Listen to me, miss, okay? See, I'm not getting angry on you, but I'm not yelling at you, Anderson, okay?
Right, I was trying to help
I'm just-
you. That's all. I thought
Yeah,
you
I
would
know
get
that,
it today
but
and
the mistake is, Mr. Anderson, the mistake is that you have to inform me first before you do anything.
oh, but you asked me
Now
to
you
post
did
it to that address, so I thought it would help you.
No, miss, you told me that you will not be able to go today, you will be able to go tomorrow, so I cancelled that address. Now just now do anything, miss, and just get the receipt, okay? I want the receipt anyhow.
Oh, right. That's
There
the
will be
thing.
a
That's the
tracking
thing.
number on the receipt.
I put the receipt into my pocket, and I think I may have thrown it out.
This is a little embarrassing, but here is the scammer getting very angry at Jim Browning for losing the receipt.
On our scammer.
So it doesn't matter, okay? What is the proof you have that it is already posted? Do you have any proof with you?
Yes, the parcel's there.
What is the proof? The receipt is the proof. So I need the proof that the money is sent, or forget about your money then. I mean, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you gone out of your mind? I'm telling you, go to the UPS, get a new tracking ID. Go to the UPS. Why don't you go to the UPS?
You're shouting.
Because you're acting like dumb. There is money in it. Why don't you understand? That is worth $10,000 in it. Not only your money is going over there, okay? There are plenty of money which is going over there. After disconnecting the call, you didn't went and you did it. Without informing you did it. Okay,
I
without
did.
informing me, you did it.
I did, but you only did what you asked me to do, and it's already there.
I asked you to stay home. I asked you to stay home. I didn't ask you to work in the night, go to the UPS and act smart over there. I asked you to be home, and without informing me, after telling me that you can't go in the dark, you went and you did it. That is your mistake.
You're an angry little elf.
He's an angry elf.
You understand? I want the tracking ID. Anyhow, I do not know from where you're going to get it, but you have to get it. Search for the receipt. Go and bang your head at the UPS. Give me the tracking ID or forget about your money.
Okay, when are you going to return my money?
Talk to my attorney, miss. Talk to my attorney.
But they were so easy to wind up that I thought I'd chance my arm and try and get some money out of the scammers. I'd convinced them that I'd sent so much cash by this point that it was running so short and it would take me.
And in case you don't know what a glitter bomb is, go check out Mark Rober. He invented it for the money mules that he discovered from the scamming businesses with Jim Browning and a whole bunch of other YouTube channels. So the scammer gets angrier and angrier because Jim Browning is pretending to know nothing. But he actually knows what the scammer's real name is, he knows where they are, he knows where they're actually heading, and he even knows what car they drive. Because Jim Browning has all access to the CCTV, and that's where I get all my footage from that you see in this video. And so the money mule is giving the glitter bomb to the supervisor, and in between that process, there was a whole lot of things going on, from the money mule deciding where to go, and they're meeting at a specific place at a specific time. They get exactly the right timing so they don't get caught by the FBI and get arrested, and their whole business gets corrupted.
And one of the most cool ways that the scammers get the victims to transfer money is put them in a box and post it to the scammer, who later finds out that the package hasn't been received yet because of Jim Browning delaying the package by 1 day, so they get time to replace it with the glitter bomb.
And hopefully in the future one day the scammers will hopefully zone off and that job will be gone by the fair share of the community who did their fair try to get rid of these guys. And what makes me feel sad is the scammers are willing to take a whole lot of money from over 60-year-olds and put them into their bank accounts, and that makes us even more motivated to stop these guys from scamming and put them out of business once and for all.
And if you go check out Jim's channel,
I have said it.
And unfortunately, apart from all their efforts, the scammers still managed to get to over $12,000 in cash.
I sent it early this morning. How do I
Was it
stop
early this morning, was it? I just thought it was just this minute.
No, I sent it, at, oh my God, like around 11 o'clock.
So they got Tracy to call FedEx and reverse the whole scam by emailing the glitter bomb to the scammer and bring the money back to Tracy where it belongs. And the glitter bomb will give the scammer also a little bit of surprise with a butt ton of glitter, which is followed by fart spray and 2 cell phones filming him 4 different angles, which is followed along with some goo that is really sticky and will give them a nice surprise. And so with that, I'm happy to report that they eventually reversed the whole scam. So Tracy gets her money and the scammer gets a nice prize full of glitter and fart spray. And so after the whole chaos with the scammer, we managed to get FedEx to deliver the money to Jim Browning. And so Tracy would have her money back in a couple of days. And Jim Browning would get Tracy to not get in touch with the scammer for much longer. And one other thing that FedEx helped us with is get all the information from the order that the scammer made and report the names to the FBI. And one day later, we found the same car that we saw the money mule drive, and it's the same person in the white shoes from a couple of days ago with the money. And then the day after, they had the supervisor with the FBI and all the money mules from America and all the scammers from India.
Which is partly our goal, and hopefully it succeeds in a few years from now, hopefully sooner. But this is how we play our part in helping the fellow people who get scammed almost $1 billion in these scamming businesses. So we're trying to stop them as fast as we can so these scammers go away.
And we later found out that the money was successfully ordered to Jim Browning and the glitter bomb had been opened. And reported to the NYPD. So now the supervisor is held under custody and the NYPD will be taking care of the supervisor for now. There was a whole nother background story that I was gonna cover in this video, but it is still ongoing and still needs some investigation by the NYPD, so I'll save that for next time.
I hope you liked this video, and the main point of this video is to make sure that you are safe on the internet and keep safe from COVID and these filthy scammers, and I'll see you guys next time. Video at all helpful, make sure to go to NordVPN and get a VPN to help you out and protect your privacy online so the scammers can't look at your information. So with that, I'll see you guys.